about C programming basics is to know about first dimensional arrays. So let's jump into the problem statement using which I will try to explain you what are our 1D arrays, how they are used and accessed in the C programs. So the statement or the problem statement for this session is we need to print sum of numbers which are entered by the user, obviously, and yes, using the functionality of 1D arrays. So basically, generally the learning goal is to know more about 1D arrays used in C programs. So let's directly jump into writing the code, and so that over the period of time you would be able to understand about 1D arrays that are used in C programs. So for first, because we need to get the number of integers that will be entered by the user, we will first scan it using input. We will define a new integer which will be input count, which will contain a number of integers that user plans to enter. We will do it scanf %d because it's a integer, and we will do a input count. This will store the number of integer user will enter. Now because we need to store each of those entered integers into an array, we'll first define an array of the size input count. So what does this line do? This line defines a new array of name ARR and of size input count. Now what we will do, we will take the integers entered by the user one after another and store it into AR of array. So in it, first we will add a for loop. We will define a for loop which will start with index 0 and which will run till input count and I plus plus. So in this we will define an input number. We will add a scanf method which will uh, get the input number, which will get number entered by the user. And then we will store it in the array. So it's the input number. So what does this line represents? AR of I represents the particular index of the array. So AR of 0 will represent the 0th index, and we will save and this is how we will store numbers one after another, 0 1 2 3 4 till the index of number of counts entered by the input represented by input count variable. So this is how after this formula is completed, AR of array will contain all the numbers entered by the user. Now the next goal is to provide or calculate a sum of all those integers. So what we will do, we will define another for loop which will start at 0, which will run till input count and then I plus plus, and then what we will do, first we will define an integer sum which will store the sum of the numbers entered by the user. Sum equals to sum plus, so this will be I, sum plus array of I. So basically what do we do when this for loop runs completely, it will access the indexes of arrays and get the integers saved in those indexes and add it to the sum variable. So finally after this for loop is completed, sum will contain all the sum of all the integers which are saved in the array. So we will call printf %d and then sum. So this should give us the correct, and we'll just first run the code and see whether it gives us the correct expected output. No. So what is wrong here? So the input was 6 and this the number of count which was entered by the user, and this is 6 different digits, but the output was some random garbage number. The reason behind it was because when we define int as sum, by default sum will point out to some address which will contain some garbage value. To avoid this, we will initialize the sum to 0, and so that we will get all the required we will get only the addition of the required numbers. So this is the 51 and this is the expected output. This is how we pass our code and complete our problem statement or achieve the solution of our problem statement. I hope you understood the general functionality of array and how basically a first dimensional array and how that are used in C programming language. I have added additional information of first dimensional arrays in the caption below. Please go through it, try to understand it, and please ping me if you have any questions. Thank you.